Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fight video, guys. Today it is finally time to give our first impression on my boy Silver Surfer. So far we hear a ton and ton of feedback, guys. He's trash, he's god, he's trash, he's god, he's average. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the feedback we've been hearing. Some people love him, some people hate him, some people are like, I cannot get him because my phone is too shitty to run Giant Boss Raid. We get a lot of feedbacks from everywhere. So today, with a very basic build, I actually want to test him out real fast. Now, I gotta say, with this build, it was actually tested by my boy the Phenom, because this is not my account, obviously. I'm too poor to get Silver Surfer. I was testing in AC on a basic team and actually got murder. Now it can be due to the fact that his build is not optimal, but still was wearing a CTP of destruction, and pretty much I'm not gonna be showing the gameplay, but pretty much it was 1 2 3 bang dead. 1 2 3 bang dead. That's pretty much the count, and he was not doing any damage on Conquest. So maybe it has to do with the build. Maybe if he had a better build, it could actually do a little bit better in Alien Conquest. But from that feedback from Alien Conquest, I am not sure that this guy is going to be that good in Alliance Tournament, which is actually kind of what people who are spending that much so early in into a Silver Surfer actually want. They want to have a new meta for Alliance Tournament to counter all those tier 3. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that still have to be tested. Next week we're gonna have the Whale Alliances that will be testing Silver Surfer in Alliance Tournament. Will have a little bit better idea about that one. But if you did test him in Alien Conquest, please let me know in the comment section, guys, if you do, what team does good against, what team does bad against, so we can actually have a global opinion on what this guy can actually do PvP wise. Now, we're not really going to talk about timeline. We're going to try him in this video in timeline, but I don't like to talk about timeline because timeline is mostly manual versus autoplay, and it's 1 versus 1, so it's really different than any other game modes like Alien Conquest or Alliance Tournament. So timeline is usually not a reference, because if you want to win in timeline, if you want to be successful in timeline, you get a manual play. So going autoplay in timeline is like not very good reference in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion, my personal feeling on that matter. So guys, first thing here, we're gonna take a quick look at the Silver Surfer we're having. Then the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in timeline battle. Yeah, I know I talk about timeline, but we're gonna fight Starco Gaming with this account, and we're gonna fight Beast Mode Gaming with this account to see what we can actually pull with Silver Surfer. How bad is gonna get murder. Then we're gonna jump in World Boss Ultimate. We're gonna test him out with the basic build in the World Boss Ultimate. Then we're going to do some Giant Boss Raid with him, and that is pretty much the gameplay we'll be showing in this video. It's really about my first impression. I have not played this guy yet, guys. I have not played this guy here yet, so that's really gonna be my first time. So let's take a quick look at him. So this is the team we're gonna be using PvE wise, guys. I just wanted to show it. This is the team we're gonna go in World Boss Ultimate and Giant Boss Raid with. Now for timeline battle, the team is gonna be a little bit different. I haven't made up my mind yet on what I'm gonna use, but first I just want to show the stats here. So you can see rank 2810, not very good. Still a work in progress here. Cooldown is almost capping your defense, almost capping your critical damage 190%, critical rate 37%, attack speed, we can say it's maxed out. Energy attack 19,264. You can see that energy attack is pretty pretty low. Here we have a new ability on this characters. It is a power cosmic. Apply to self gives 5% in your defense. By the way, guys, Thanos now has that. So if you were barely capping in your defense, now you get an extra 5% on Thanos. So make sure you redo your in your defense Thanos if that's the case. Then we have 5% increased damage done to superhero and supervillain type characters. If we look at his gear, Like, that's what I mean, guys. This guy is not finished building. Eventually he's gonna be finished building. We're gonna make me do more testing on him, you know, try to see how far we can push in the World Boss Ultimate. But like I said, today is just about a first impression of the guy with a basic build. So we got 3 Euro, 3 Odin Blessing. That's kind of good, but that's pretty much what we got here. So nothing optimal. Enhancement type is a 0. We have no potential. ISO set is set bonus stage 8 in effect with overdrive. Custom gear is the only good thing he has on him. It's a CTP of destruction, which is good for both PvE and PvP. And by the way, if you're gonna use this guy in timeline, you go CTP of authority. That's gonna be the #1. Either authority or destruction. Don't go with regen. On short fight, regen is never a good obelisk. Authority is always better, guys. Except a few exceptions, but they're really rare. So that's what we're going to be using. We got 30% penetration on this one. We got 42% critical damage. We got immunity to guard break, and we got 200 damage proc. And here, the skills. The skill not even maxed out yet. The skills are not even maxed out, guys. Two of the most used skills, the #4 and #2. Or still level 3. This is not my account, so I'm not leveling his skills. Before I made the video, I sent him a message. Am I allowed to max out his skills? And he's busy at work, so he's not able to answer me. So we're gonna be going without maxing out the skill to give us a little idea. But we can take a quick look at skills. 5th skill is gonna give him a defense down, actually work against World Boss. Ultimate increases all attack and critical rate 2, plus give him immunity to all damage for 6 seconds with a cooldown of 8.5 seconds. 4th skill, 45% chance of missing attack, apply fracture. The fracture is pretty much what's important from this skill. Then you get the 3rd skill. 3rd skill is accumulated damage, so you want to use it to accumulate damage pretty much, and also increase damage by 100% for 1 attack, so it's kind of damage proc 2 on it, and as HP recovery and guards it. But the HP recovery only works when you're getting attack back. And also this skill activate ignore targeting, so bypass ignore immunity to guard break. Then you have the 2nd skill. 2nd skill seems to be the skill that does the most damage, guys. It's weird on the 2nd skill, but that's what it does. It's a full iframe, by the way. And you get the 1st skill. 1st skill, I didn't see much of it yet. We're going to be testing it a little bit soon. But yeah, 1st skill is what it is here. Just regular damage and a stun, which is going to be useful in World Boss, not World Boss Ultimate, but Shadowland, obviously. So that's kind of the build we're going to be running with in this first impression video, guys. I really want to have the basic feeling of how it is to play Silver Surfer before we max him out to see what he can actually do. So the first thing we're going to do, guys, is edit this team. We're going to edit this team. Now, if we look at his leadership, I forgot to show that. He removed debuff for 12 seconds with 20 seconds cooldown, but it also has a lead of 20% all attack, 20% all defense. So it's very close to the lead we get on WASP. Well, the tier 2 passive we get on WASP. And I forgot to check one other thing in the skills, guys, is tier 2 passive. Remove incapacitation effect and reflect 15% of the damage, which is actually not bad. And it's tier 1 passive that actually makes him revive if he dies, which is actually quite useful too. Just wanted to show that real fast. So here, what we're gonna do, I'm kind of thinking about dropping Groot with him at least. Where is Groot? So we can actually give him healing and maybe Weapon X too. You know, give him a double healing. I think that could be actually quite useful here, because we only want to see what he can do, nothing around him, and we're gonna give him as much survivability as we can. So that's what we're gonna do for that PvP testing. And I am totally blind. There we go. So there we go. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get all that extra heals out and see how it's gonna do. So we're gonna go in arena timeline battle friend list. And we're gonna start by beating on Starco Gaming real fast. Then we're gonna go beating on the Beast Mode Gaming. I like to fight Beast Mode Gaming just because I love the guy, just so I can say his name in my stream, in my videos. That's pretty much it. Okay, so let's go in and let's go see what's gonna happen on autoplay here, guys. And I said Timeline is not for to play, but a lot of people out there just want to play Timeline on to play and have the best teams. So that's what we're gonna see here. My initial feedback was that it was not that great against Jean Grey, and it just got one shot by a tier 2 Jean Grey. But yes, my Jean Grey it's not bad at all, but yes, you can see he's not doing very well in Timeline, at least with this current build. Not very well, and that's only a tier 2 Jean Grey, so I think if you actually put a tier 3 Jean Grey there, that will be even faster than that in my opinion. But that, again, that's my personal opinion from my personal testing. He's not fully maxed out yet, so you don't see the full power, but it doesn't seem to be able to get much attacks out against a Jean Grey with the AI coding against a Jean Grey that actually has immunity to guard break. Now, if you fight the Jean Grey that does not have immunity to guard break, that might be a little bit different, and we're gonna go another team to see if another time here against the same team to see how it does. But yeah, when you fight the Jean Grey that does not have immunity to guard break, it could be good. But with immunity to guard break, if you cannot get that third skill out, yeah. And AI doesn't seem to want to use that third skill here. That third skill is the key point of this guy. If AI use the third skill, it's a win. If it doesn't, like you see here, we pretty much use this first and second skill, and that's pretty much all we use with the AI, which is pretty bad. Which is pretty bad AI cutting in my opinion. Like Weapon X here is doing better than Silver Surfer. That's what I see so far. It's for me, it is disappointing, guys. It is disappointing. I think that if the coding was like Captain Marvel got a first skill or ignore targeting skill as a main priority, I think all PvP, all characters that have ignore targeting skills should have priority on that skill. If that was the case, it will be doing much better in my opinion. But it looks like the skill priority from the autoplay is actually 2, 1, then 3. But it doesn't get to that third skill often. Maybe with a max out build at level 70, it's gonna be able to have a better chance to get to that third skill. But it does take a lot of beating before it gets to that third skill. So it is not very optimal so far from my testing. We're gonna go fight Beast Mode now, the Undying Beast, and now we're gonna see the tier 3 Jean. So that's gonna be even more impressive. And I do believe he has her build for PvE, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she has no immunity to guard break, so that's gonna give us a little difference here. And still cannot get a damage, and it looks like the third skill did not even go yet. Let's see if we're gonna use the third skill this time. Nope. Not able to get that third skill out, even against a Jean Grey without immunity to guard break, so it's not very optimal here in my opinion. Really not optimal. I'm kind of disappointed with the gameplay so far in PvP. Well, in Timeline, and from what I've seen in Alien Conquest. Now again, guys, we don't have an ultimate build. With an ultimate build, when he's going to be able to survive a little bit longer, that might be a different story. Now this is just a first impression video. It's not a full review, guys. It is not a full review. It is a first impression video. So that pretty much cover Timeline battle here. A little bit disappointed. I do understand that against the tier 3 Jean Grey, he gets murdered like that, but versus a tier 2 Jean Grey with a basic build, he should be able to overcome that really easy in my opinion if he wants to be a PvP meta. That's my feeling about it. Next, guys, we're going to jump in World Boss Ultimate. Now, that is his niche. So far from the testing, that's where it performed the best. Now, with the build we have, we're going to go here. Stage 50 against Carver's Glaive. I think that, you know, with no Euro, the skills are not level up. I think that's actually the best testing we can actually do here. So let's grab my boy Silver Surfer if I can find him. I am totally blind again, guys. Totally blind. Let's pop Universal here. Here he is. So we got Silver Surfer we're going to use as lead. And then we're going to go speed for Shuri. Oh, we said Valkyrie, right? Yeah. We said Valkyrie. So let's stick to that. And Coulson. So that's the team we're going to use. And we're going to use 2 Ignore Dodge Strikers. 3 ignore dodge strikers with the regular here. That and that. Weapon X and Deadpool, which is going to be the team. And we're going to see how it's going to go. Pretty much you want to get your proc on the 4th skill if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. It's 3, cancel 4. No, 5th skill. No, wait. I'm trying to remember. I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this, man. I had somebody that told me the other day. I just don't remember. Well, we're gonna face roll here then. We're gonna see how it goes. 5 cancel 4. Then 3 cancel 2. Kind of remember a little bit. There we go. See, he does pretty good in PvE. That we gotta give that to him. We gotta give that to him. He's doing pretty damn good. Doing a lot of damage with the basic build against a stage 50. That is pretty solid. But again, he's lacking so far from the first impression testing. He's lacking in PvP, which is a disappointment for me. Here we go. I missed the proc here. I think this guy will actually be a good target for CTP of Rage too. I think his skill set actually fit where CTP of Rage should be. He has many good skill. Here, I kind of screw up a little bit, but that's totally fine. It's not like he's dangerous for me. We get the healing, we get the invincibility, we get the debuff removal. Like, there's not much he can do. Not much you can do. Let's use that purple button, get a little bit extra damage. Let's try to reset the rotation a little bit. Here we go. And we did not get the proc, but whatever. Here we go. So he's doing pretty solid here. I have no complaint about him in World Boss Ultimate. If we actually had Yuru, gear or level 70 with Yuru and all this shit, he could probably pull, I'd say about stage 80 here in my opinion. So at least 70. At least 70 will be pretty easy. And the feedback is that he's a monster against Cool Obsidian. So that's another thing you can actually do quite easy, which is good. Damn. I think we got defense down this one, but still, that was pretty good hit here, man. That was a pretty good hit. Also, we're gonna have the opportunity to test him in Giant Boss Raid where defense down doesn't work. So that's gonna give us another idea. It looks like the ignore targeting is not working really well on that 3rd skill too. I got immunity to guard break and the 3rd skill is not going really well. Okay, there we go. We got it out this time. So it is working. We just got to be patient with it. I'm trying a different rotation a little bit here. There we go. Kill it, bro! Kill it! Nope, not killing it, man. Oh, come on, Moon. Oh, shit. That was close, man. That was an extreme switch here. I was getting too comfortable, man. Way too comfortable. Now we gotta go get some healing. So it's the 3rd skill. See? Good healing. I'm trying not to die and screw this up the first time I actually play him at least. But see, I have no idea what I'm doing. Am I actually owning this shit? I'm seriously owning this shit really easy, and I have no idea what I'm doing on the stage 50 here. Very, very, very easy. So this guy is going to be a monster in World Boss Ultimate without a single doubt. And damn, we got a red box from my boy the Phenom here. That's awesome. So yes, World Boss Ultimate, this guy is going to be freaking amazing, guys. That is without a single doubt. So that's so far. PvE not so impressive. PvP not so impressive. PvE really, really impressive. Okay, next we're gonna jump in Giant Boss Raid, guys. Yep, Giant Boss Raid. We're gonna try this guy. So we got Giant Boss Raid. First, we're gonna create a lobby because we gotta set our team. We're gonna find this guy. Where the hell is he? Oh, it's looking for him, right? Okay, so here is Silver Surfer. Then we're gonna go back to recent, so we can bring the 2 support here. We're gonna bring those 2 now. We're gonna bring the same thing we said we were bringing earlier. Then, since it's faster to actually get a team like that, I'm do quick start, and then it'll be much faster. It's kind of my strategy to get a team out there very fast here. And I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna get kicked. No, damn. I want to get. Oh shit! I get to do the carry here. Maybe. If the guys start the fight. Wow, I hate that. Bro, just start the fight, man. It's not that hard, and there's a button that says start the fight. Like, seriously? If you're gonna create a team, shouldn't you be able to start a fight? Okay, now it's me to start the fight. I'm gonna wait for 10 minutes to start the fight. Get ready, bro. Get ready. Okay, you don't want to get carried by Silver Surfer? Well, that's your deal, bro. That is your deal. Okay, let's see if we can actually beat Mr. Fantastic here. That's going to be interesting to actually see that, in my opinion. Again, no idea what I'm doing here. We're going to be rolling it, see if we can get the proc on the 4th skill pretty much, and accumulate a bunch of damage. That's pretty much all we're going to be trying to do here. And don't forget, guys, in the second part of this video is going to be our daily roster review for people who actually care about that. So did that? Oh, you can actually cancel the second skill too. That's pretty cool. Now I scrubbed the rotation a little bit, but that's totally fine. Let's get a heal because I took some damage. Here we go. And you gotta wait till you actually take damage for that heal, somebody to get an attack on you, for that heal to actually pop. I'm pretty sure that was not me that did that damage. Yeah, that was Mr. Fantastic. Tier 3 Mr. Fantastic's pretty OP. So far the damage is not really there. That doesn't mean he cannot solo this shit, but it does work a lot on defense down. So that does affect him a lot. Yeah, I'm just trying to sync that proc properly. It's not that easy in there. Mr. Fantastic going crazy again. Oh, that was a good proc this time. So I want to see how much damage we can do per minute pretty much. That's pretty much the task we are trying to do here. Oh, missed the proc here. Bull crap. Bull crap, Starko, you blow, man. You blow so much. Here we go, proc should be back. Yep. And we got Mr. Fantastic going crazy. So pretty much in the 1 minute 35, I want to see how much damage we did, which is not going to be as good as we want because we don't have the build, but still 8 million in 1 minute 35. So overall, even if we did not have Mr. Fantastic in this fight, we could have soloed him. It will take about 8-9 minutes with the current build, but that will work. But now if we have Max Hero level 70 gear 25, that will be like 10 times the damage we have here. So probably do about the same amount of damage than Mr. Fantastic did here if we had a fully maxed out build, even with the ignore defense. So I think this guy is going to be a total monster, guys. PvE wise, I really think so, and I want to hear you guys feedback about that. Also, guys, both my boys, shout out to them, Beast Mode Gaming and Forgo Nation has released video about World Boss Ultimate gameplay on Silver Surfer. I highly recommend you guys to go watch it on their channel. He is amazing in World Boss Ultimate. He is freaking amazing. Next, guys, now that this guy is actually, we're gonna get our first impression on this guy, we're gonna jump right away into the daily roster review. So guys, we're back on my account and it is time for our daily roster review. Guys, if you actually want to get your roster review, it's pretty simple. You go in the description below the video, click on the Discord link, join the Discord server, and once you reach the Discord server right here, you go in the channel MFF roster review and type your IGN with your question, and that's the way to get your roster review. Now the first part in this video was actually pretty long, so let's jump right in and do what we can as fast as possible. So first we have wow, my throat is itchy right now. IGN, whatever it says here, Corp Marshall. Hey Starco, love your video. I will appreciate your help in improving my roster. I've been playing a few months, but only started getting serious lately. My focus is on improving in World Boss Ultimate and Shadowland PvP and GBR art secondary focus. Really check my cards. I have Loki 2 cards. Avenger Original 1 if useful to replace anything. My hero if possible, and Iso for major characters you think are priority hero. And that's actually not possible because I cannot see the stats in your stat sheet. As I mentioned many times, if you guys want me to check Euro on certain characters, you have to post screenshot because it's impossible to know where's your cooldown, what's your ignore defense, where's your attack speed, where's your critical damage, where's your critical rate, where's your energy, physical attack. You know, all those stats, it's impossible for me to see that. But I can check the ISO set on all of them without problems. I have 2 spare CTPF energy, 1 CTPF rage that are in use. I have CTPF 30 on Thanos, CTPF energy on Deadpool, CTPF generation on Jean Grey. Those are the only CTP I have. Should I put CTPF rage on Strange? Yes, Strange CTPF rage without the problems. And you said 2 CTPF energy, so we're gonna check that real fast. We're gonna start with that actually before I forget about those, because that's kind of shit my mind will do. When you get old, you forget about shit. Okay, so let's take a quick look at that. So okay here. Okay. CTPF energy should go 1 on this guy because he should be 1 in your first tier 2, and 1 on this girl. Those are the 2 main targets for CTPF energy when you first get started. Now, first tier 3 should be Captain Marvel, then Captain America, then Luna Snow. Those are the 3 cheap tier 2 you get started. And since you're World Boss Ultimate, number 4 will be Sharon Rogers. So you can do them in the order you want pretty much. Since you only care about World Boss Ultimate, they'll give you about all the same result. Here, your CTPF rage, depending on which one you're gonna tier 3 first. If you go Captain Marvel first, CTPF rage there. If you skip her and wait for Doctor Strange, then CTPF rage on Strange. That will be the option here. But yes, tier 3 priority. You want to go with the cheap one for the first 3-4 tier 3. So Captain Marvel, Captain America, Luna Snow, and Sharon Rogers will be your top 4 for Shadowland World Boss Ultimate without a single doubt. You asked for me to check the ISO set on. Let's see. Thanos, Deadpool, Jean Grey, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange. Okay, Doctor Strange Overdrive, perfect. That's the best for him. Thanos Overdrive, it's okay. I'll actually go power Ungrilk on him if you can afford it. No, we did not say Captain America. We said Jean Grey. Overdrive is good on her. Not much difference between power of Ungrilk and Overdrive on her, so it doesn't matter that much. Next we have Deadpool. Power of Ungrilk is very good on him. And did we cover them all? Oh, Iron Man. Iron Man, you want power of Ungrilk, and you got this. So you pretty much got it all except one. That's your cool switch Overdrive to power of Ungrilk. So you're doing pretty good with that. Now, if we look at the rest of your roster, this guy tier 2 for World Boss Ultimate without a single doubt. This guy meta for World Boss Ultimate. Meta is a big word, but very strong World Boss Ultimate, very strong for World Boss Ultimate. Must have support. So those are the characters you should be focusing on right now to build up to get to tier 2. To actually help you as much as possible in Shadowland and the World Boss Ultimate. Now, if we look at your cards, so you said you had a Loki number 2, right? That's the number 1. Okay, so we got a Loki number 2. Stats are good. Stats are pretty good. So what I want to do is to improve what we got here. The first thing will be my move will be to replace this one with a Loki number 2. I do believe it has enough cooldown Loki number 2. Let me check that to make sure. You got 5.1 cooldown. You can drop a little bit, but we're gonna find something else to bring more cooldown. But that will be number 1 switch. Replacing that, you lose 4% cooldown, so not so bad. So yes, replacing that with Loki number 2, but you want to have at least all attack and attack speed as not attack speed, don't need it, but at least all attack as bonus option on lucky number 2 cards, that's for sure. Now this card, to get that cooldown you're gonna lose, you reroll this cards to get all attack and cooldown duration on it. That will fix that. This card's a good roll. This card, you want to reroll this card to get all attack on it without a single doubt. Well, yeah, all attack. All attack, and I think ignore. No, you got ignore defense, so never mind for the rest. So all attack on this card will be a good reroll, that's for sure. And this card is okay, but eventually you want to reroll it to get all attack and energy attack on it. So pretty much the only change I do with what you have in the inventory is put Loki number 2 here. That is pretty much it. Reroll that, and it's gonna be in good business, and do whatever else I said with with your characters, and you're gonna be in the business, my boy Craig Marshall. And that covers a U for your roster review. Next we have Sir, my IGN Dark Soul. Check my cards in my collector character in next tier 3. What is a collector character, bro? Collection of characters, I'm guessing. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna start with the cards here. The cards, let's see the stats. Cooldown is good. Ignore defense is way too low. Ignore defense is way too yeah, ignore defense. So let's take a quick look here. Here the triple attacks look good on paper, but it's not good if you don't have the ignore defense, to be honest. So we might actually do something here on this one. What we got here? Here you got the perfect roll, so that's good. Here you got good rolls. Here you got good roll. Here you got a good roll. So this is the card I will actually change. Yes, you're gonna lose a little bit all attack. Well, pretty much you're gonna lose what you get here in the energy attack and physical attack with the change. But you're gonna be doing much better. Pretty much I will go with the Star-Lord card, I think. Let me take a quick look at that, because you do not need the attack speed, so we're not gonna go with attack speed here like we usually do. So let's go in card collection real fast. I gotta find the cards I want to talk about. I think that's the card here. Yeah, ignore defense and critical rate is the cards I'm talking about. So that's the cards you want to get that ignore defense on. You're gonna get all attack on it, 6% all attack. Then you can go with physical attack. So all attack, physical attack will be the 2 stats to go on this one, and that will be a huge improvement for your card collection, in my opinion. Now if we look at your roster, next tier 3 is there. Next tier 3 seems like a well tier 3 collection so far. Let me see. That's good. There's no tier 3 missing, to be honest. I'll just wait for another meta tier 3 to be released if I were you. For next tier 3, you can go with a guy like Namer that is very good in the World Boss Ultimate. If we look at your roster next, let me just double check. Okay. To double check the actual question here sometimes, because so many questions, man, so many questions, and I'm still scrolling down to see what we're missing at tier 2. Okay, so now we are here. Let's see. So far nobody. A wave because the support characters, ghost support characters. When you get ghost to tier 2, you actually get 20% increase energy attack as the support characters, and I think that will be the only 2 characters you're missing. This guy's at least at 6 stars, actually good leadership. So those 3, wave, Hyperion, and a ghost will be my 3 characters to go to get increased, to be honest. That will be the only thing I can see here that actually needs a tier 2. Well, you got a lizard that will use a tier 2 too, not bad at all. And Nightcrawler, but I'm trying to go with the most important one here. So those are the characters that could use the little boost. Those are the 2 characters, not 2, but I named 3 characters mainly that could use the little boost. So that's what it is. And guys, first part of this video was very long, so we cannot do more roster review today, but tomorrow we're going to be a little bit more done, as the tomorrow video first part is going to be a lot shorter. So guys, thank you for watching again. So if you want to get your roster review done, it's pretty simple. Go in the description below the video, click on the Discord link, join the Discord server, go on in the MFF Roster Review channel. Post your IGN with your question, and eventually we'll get to you. And then, guys, don't forget to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content to show your support to the channel. Make sure to enable the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when I post a new video. We'll go live with a live stream. And don't forget, guys, we are live on YouTube and Twitch every single day, 7 p.m. at Pacific Daylight Time. So, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.